they get up and the only walls around them are houses because they're out in suburbia.
They need to go out more. You know,
Yeah.
they need to take a little bit more chance to get out there.
Exactly. Seems like media has kind of made graffiti en vogue. You know, it's the hip thing. You know, everything graffiti's cool with the. You know, you saw the characters on the T-shirts and you know, mass media's producing those. How do you think that reflects on the graffiti culture?
Well, like I said again, letters is the key to graffiti. Everything else is icing on the cake. It's because you know, a lot of the people that don't do graffiti, they realize they could recognize figures and backgrounds, but they don't understand letters. And letters is what's important with graffiti. And you're right. It's like almost like becoming not a fad, but it's just it's right there on the edge where the media has always tried to take important movements and try to turn it into fads. That's what media does. Look what happened to breaking, you know, b-boying. They strangled it and they said, look everybody, this is breaking, and dropped it. You know, and that's what media does. You know, they bring it up to people and then they strangle it. And like I was talking to Vulcan like in New York, and we had like a 2-hour talk, and it was really important. And he said that he was there on the set for Beat Street, and he was seeing all the graphic designers or whatever, set designers who were doing the graffiti. And it's like, wait a minute, I could do better than this. I'm a graffiti artist. It's like, well, we got set designers who can do, you know, just as well, you know, just like the graffiti on the streets. And the fact that when I saw it, it was just like, it was awful. You can't, if you're not a graffiti artist, you just can't do the same flavor of the style. There's a certain flavor. A graphic designer just can't learn it and do it. There's a certain flavor of the letters, you know. You give a spray can to any teacher, you know, and they can't do anything with it. It's something that you learn over years and years. You know, this is our street, and I don't know if I don't see it being in a you know, being taught in schools because it's such an outside of school thing. But you know, who knows? Maybe in the future. But you know, that's something else. You know, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. You know, being taught in schools, but you know, I did teach a graffiti in a school, but it didn't happen too well because one of my assistant actually went out and bombed with one of the students and got caught. And you know, he paid a heavy fine. I think it was $50,000 worth of fines, and he was hitting every houses down the block. And he was hitting the house where most of the votes came in hiring the mayor that was at the time. You know, so it was just a bad thing. You know, because you know shouldn't hit people's houses. That's a number.
Definitely.